total reversal, set aside suicide. So this is a story of a person from nothing, he became something, not something great, from a condemned clerk to the nation's best manager. Set aside suicide from condemned clerk to nation's best manager. So Nirmal, you created Jivan Shastra, Jivan Vinyan, life science for living as human being, and Manish Shastra, life human science for being human being. He was a bank clerk and he was given only dispatch department, and but from there within 14 years he became the best manager. How it happened? So challenges made as success voyages, setback, and what a comeback. Dispatch clerk became the best manager of the IOB and banking industry. This Nirmal, when he's a bank clerk, and he became then grew, became even chief manager of IOB Hong Kong. He got when he was Stanambet branch chief manager, he got the most successful banker, the best manager award. IOB Golden Jubilee is being escorted by staff. Here is the award from the governor, Sundarlal Khurana, in the presence of VP Singh, then finance minister. And he got Indira Gandhi Memorial National Award from Mrs. Kumudbin Joshi, governor, the banking industry. So his achievements are covered by the House magazine, IOBN. He has been kept on writing, covering up. It's a cover story on Nirmal's winning Indira Gandhi Memorial National Award. In 14 years to 16 years, he could reverse it. So anyone can do. MB Nirmal Chief Manager was very seriously. Excellency Kumudbin Joshi, former Union Minister and the Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Indira Gandhi Memorial Excellent Bank Manager Award for India. So ownership, I am proud to be an IOBN. So then the governor, Rangarajan, RBI governor, is presenting role model official in the presence of the bank chairman, Mr. K. Subramanian, IOB Founders Day, and a model branch award to its managers given by IOB Executive Director, Mr. R. Ramachandran, in the presence of regional manager, Mr. K. M. Narayanan. Here, Innovative Bank Manager Award by given IOB Zonal Manager Veerappan to Nirmal. And then VGP Outstanding Bank Manager Award presented by Mr. V.G. Sundaram, then Indian Bank Manager Gopalakrishnan. And Best Bank Manager Award was presented Dr. Chandrasekhar, Honorable Minister for Agriculture Fisheries, Government of Tamil Nadu of Marmachi Arts Academy. So Hindu wrote about a bank series that covers all areas. Then Aside magazine wrote about what are the ideas implemented in the bank that made the bank the most popular. Then about matrimonial bank, old clothes bank, medicine bank, book bank, matrimonial, all those things covered. So News Today covered. So this is covered by Bombay. Innovative Schemes by IOB, Tamil Nadu, Financial Express covered it. And it said Nirmal got Indira Gandhi Memorial National Award. So Pledge Evening Daily, Hyderabad wrote Excellent Manager Award for IOB branch. So here Indian Express also covered September 10. You can see Nirmal receiving the award. Then this is covered by newspaper. Indian Bank Chairman, IOB Indian Bank were competing each other still. So Gopalakrishnan, he honored Nirmal, though Nirmal was another bank, IOB. He honored and gave him award. So this was covered by many magazines. Malayalam Manorama wrote Nirmal was declared the wonder man of the banking industry by Malayalam Manorama. And there are many other magazines, particularly Kerala wrote, though he is from Tamil Nadu. So Pune, Indian Express covered about one of the strategies employed by Nirmal to get business. It's called serve and sell concept. It wrote about it. Then this is also covered by Weekly, Vigadan, and Dinapurachi, MB Nirmalku Desi Virudu, the UBN. So this, this several awards came. This all covered by IOBN, and IOBN again covers Nirmal receiving the best writer award from. So this is an article written by IOBN magazine. And then Ministry of Finance, Government of India issued a circular to all the national banks There is innovative projects undertaken by Nirmal to benefit the customers, asking them to implement the example of Nirmal in the IOB Thanambed branch. So what you call there's also a future of Sonson's banking called super bank concept and servant cell service menu. Any bank is welcome to practice and success will be unlimited. And now the super bank concept is any branch can have once or a few staff, interest social service, or even on staff can be assigned heavenly home by members of families, treat a visual treat by residents. It's all all capital human capital based. College green college by students, school cool by students, office bliss by staff, industry, artistry, temple, example church, sacred march, mosque, divine task, village, vantage, slum, awesome. All these things can be done by banks, and the bank is the best place where people needing solution, people who can solve problem or solution, both are clients, so it can be easily. So these are this case study all there as YouTube. A concept in KKNL branch, extra time for extraordinary work. Our staff to contribute little time, adopted Islam, and they conducted tuition every day. Chengalpet branch, this branch became the topmost. I am the bank concept. Adayar branch, relationship banking in the year 1980, relationship banking. Hong Kong branch, he was chief manager of Hong Kong Bank will reach you. Instead of customers going to the bank, it's a kind of a door delivery service. 10 number branch servant cell banking, as well as what you call relationship banking, both were covered through Park and Bank. So Nungambakam branch, blissful bank and happy habitat. That means banking will be customer will be taken utmost care of banking services, and bank as a gift will give him, will make his area clean, green. Either make the bank will guide the client to make his home heavenly, street a visual treat. Santlavis, we are the bank soul. Idea is that Santlavis should guide the branches. He was head of the public relations department, so he guided all the branches in the city. So the exciting pictorial tour, you can see that all the YouTube channel, extra time for extraordinary work, bank with a heart. I'm the bank, Chengalpet, relationship banking, IOB Adair branch, bank on customers' doorstep, maybe Hong Kong branch, servant cell banking through Park and Bank in Thanambed, blissful bank and happy habitat in IOB Nungambakam branch. So the point is that government banks, the people work at the bank, like they love nation, they love the bank because owned by government. To know well that they can, no, not a routine banking service, but they can go beyond banking service, and so that then the banks can lead the economic prosperity of a nation. That can be done only by government banks. So this branch became a trendsetter. It was invited by National Institute of Bank Management, BTC, Bank Reserve Bank, and almost all the banks, the leading banks, invited him to address their managers. So he resigned in 2000. Then this called, so this kind of, he didn't do conventional banking. So Vishnumurthy Yarkaditya, chairman of manager of IOB, in his speech of Chengalpet branch shifting to the new premises, he said that Nirmal's manager of IOB Chengalpet has been doing innovative banking, so the non-banking act to serve people, which helped by bringing name and business to bank, set a new trend which is quite novel to Indian conventional banking. This IOB branch, other banks too follow his ideas. That's what he wrote. Then the chairman was not content with his compliments. He gave out of queue, overseas price posting to normally these own people should undergo an interview and all. He was posted to Hong Kong chief manager. So his branch was visited by the top VIP. The names are not being given. A separate video you can see. Almost all the VIPs came and they were wonderstruck. So international leaders invited Nirmal, including Bill Clinton, Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe, US Congress and South Australian Premier. So the point is that extra time for extraordinary work, Kekanagar branch, is that this kind of outreach program. Staff contributed part of their leisure for social service. Two free tuition centers were started in two slums. Free milk was distributed to get the students attend tuition. This was given by Red Cross. This milk powder. A book bank to distribute textbooks to the poor tuition students was started. Help of service clubs, free medical camps are conducted. Bank staff came forward to take up the above rules. So normally, bank staff would expect overtime, but they did it because they allowed it. Okay, then he was transferred to Chengalpet. So every place he goes, he gives a goal, the form of the do a bank which functions in a town. The first duty is to improve that town. So Sirumai Sengai in Tamil, prosperous Chengalpet. So he said the bank will not only do the routine of taking deposit, giving loans, it will make Chengalpet a beautiful town. That's what he wrote. And for the staff, he said, bank with heart. That's what he told the staff. So then, as a manager of Tanglepet, he saw 8 years old girl, daughter of a potter, studying under the street light. Immediately, capacity as bank manager adopted that village for the first time one natural light scheme. Actually, it's a government scheme. When Nirmal saw that, he approached the government. They said, Sapanduti Ramachandra minister, and he said that we have a scheme, but we're looking, for somebody to implement. Though, so Nirmal took it up and introduced. So Sapanduti Ramachandra himself came, and MLA, local MLA, RM, Nirmal seated the last row, you can see. So then it is I am the bank. Result was the business grew by 1,200% 2 years. And when Nirmal took charge from his predecessor, Dhanalakshmi Narayanan, you can see, you can even count the number. The staff are hardly 10 staff. But when he left after 4 years, 3 years, see how the branch grew. It was the 14th place in the district. It became number 1, topmost in the branch, and he's handing over to his successor. You see him seated there. And IOB Adyar branch introduced relationship banking, internal and external. Internal means the relationship should be good among the bank staff. And in fact, there were a lot of quarrels and conflicts with the staff, even on base of the cost. So this was solved actually. They all became one. And when staff once got united, the staff as one face of the bank did service, external service. So this was covered by newspaper and all. But Adyar, he had a very short stay. When he went to Hong Kong, he was supposed to take a Causeway branch, but there the clients were only, the people doing business are Chinese. Only Indians will keep accounts of Indian banks. But Indian banks are not in the district. This district is called there are no Indian clients. So we went to the next district, Wanchai district, and there a lot of clients were there. And the client said, why should you go to your bank? One leading person said, businessman, my ground floor is a Hong Kong Shanghai bank. I'm doing the why should I? Then Nirmal told him that you have to go to your bank. For me, if you open IOB, you don't need to go to the bank. Bank will come to you because he had a number of staff. We'll go and collect the bills and give them the the acknowledgement receipt and all. So the branch from 7th position rose to number 2. Bank will reach you is the project. Door delivery. This is the chief manager of IOB Hong Kong, Nirmal, with his staff, Nirmal, Chinese staff. Then the moment he came to Thanambet branch, this branch had never any growth. The people are blaming the headquarters for opening a branch inside a campus, that too in a car garage. The people who can, the service area, it consists of a lot of slums and lower middle class. So Thanambet has nothing to do. Then Nirmal saw that a lot of cars are passing through because this branch, after all, was situated in the main Anna Saleh, Mount Road. We thought, why not attract those people who use the car regularly to become a client? It's a small spark that only made him to get the best manager award. So 84 to 88, you see what he did is he started with an IOB, Cloth Bank, Medicine Bank, Book Bank, Idea Bank, Address Bank, Tree Bank, Toys Bank, Seed Bank, Matrimonial Bank. And the point was that he started what you call water tax collection. Can you separate presentation? This only introduction each bank branch what he has done, which means all the banks, many banks have been doing. In fact, many nationalized banks, in particular State Bank, has been doing great service, going and serving people the remotest place, villages and even mountain areas. So then, and here one of the important thing is Park and Bank in Tanabat branch. Park and Bank means you can park your car, vehicle and do bank. This is very what people saw as a big disadvantage. As you said, the campus, thermal side is an advantage. Because people in the busy Mount Road, how many banks you can park your car in a relaxed way and do your banking. That this branch offered it. So he named it his branch as Park and Bank. The rest was history. So when it in Nungambakam, the problem he had was that there was no space even to park his own car. People thought that let Nirmal be a flop, but Nirmal found, he motivated the staff. The staff were doing excellent service to the client. So blissful bank, happy habitat. What is mean? The meaning is cheerful banking and joyful living. So banking is a bank's duty. Joyful living, how bank can ensure. Staff dealt with the customers cheerfully and made the customers cheerful. Exora was an excellent and best value addition to the routine bank service. Customers were in for a big surprise bank. The bank availed the help of Exnor and helped customers realize happy habitat, making the dwelling a heavenly home, a street, a visual treat. Uh, Hold your breath, 400 homes and 46 became clean, green, and a model. We just guided the customers, making them participate. Business grew in 2 years by nearly 500%. And Nungambakam is considered to be the place, corporate seat, and people who live there are who is who of Chennai. So the business grew. So what is blissful banking habitat? In Nungamak area, roads were like this. It's all uh, people could little bit establish contact a corporation. Sabul Hassan was a commissioner. We helped in a big way. So many area can see before and after how it got transformed. So then Nirmal was transferred to central office. He felt that central office he can use his innovations because central office should guide the branches to how the branches can do. So we are the bank soul. He named it central office, head office. Head office staff are found to be detached. The branches and staff there. Um, they were motivated to feel part of the operations. They started saga of activities, talent bank to exhibit talents of staff, children, sports support to coach staff children by UB sports teams, to music teams under the name Amrita Vashni, Carnatic music, Subhaswaram for light music were started. Blood flood, that is blood donation for monthly. Then IOB, eye donation, which SP Box inaugurated. Trees free, tree planting, all started from central office. So this all separate presentations are there. You must see to believe how a bank can transform the place where actually it goes to tap the business, but they can help the people. It's all covered by magazines and all. So he became the most accredited trainer in NIBM, BDC Reserve Bank, and then State Bank of India, IOB, Canara Bank, Central Bank, Corporation Bank, Syndicate Bank, Indian Bank of India, Federal Bank. I think this is a story. So government of India should take a clue that through banks India can emerge a powerful nation. Thank you for watching patiently.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go and click the bell icon to get regular updates from our channel. In case you have missed any videos, please visit the channel page by clicking the channel icon.